Welcome back, Bakucrew, and hello to any new brawlers watching. I'm BakuBrad96, and thank you for joining me for Day 2 of the Ultimate Viloch Celebration series. This week, each day I will be doing a new deck profile featuring Ultimate Viloch, of course, and all of his Geogan arsenal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this deck profile. I know today's been a little hectic. I've had 3 videos go up today, but in my defense, it was a short, and it was 2 giveaway news videos. So that's not too bad, and I hope it's not too confusing for everyone. But before I get into the deck profile itself, I do want to remind everyone watching that only 9% of you are subscribed. So please, before you leave, make sure to hit that subscription button, hit that like button, because on this channel you will not be disappointed. I have monthly raffle giveaways, unboxings, Baku hunts for the new year, and deck profiles as well. Just for a little taste of what you can expect to see going forward. But let's just get into the deck profile then. So we are starting off with Arliss Viloch, of course. He does have a magic shield and a helix core, B power of 300 and 7 damage. He is the bad boy of the week, the Bakugan of destruction himself. Very happy to have a whole week celebration for him because he is an awesome Bakugan. I didn't like him at first, but he is definitely growing on me ever since I got the Arliss Ultimate Viloch set. Next up on this team is Pensitar Ultra, Magic Shield and an Orange Shield Core, B power of 700 with 3 damage. And then finally we are using Ferascal Ultra. It has a Orange Shield and a Green Fist, B power of 500 and 5 damage. It does have built-in reroll, which is always amazing. If it lands on a Green Fist, you're going to get plus 500 more B power. And if it lands on an Orange Shield, you're going to get plus 5 more damage. And speaking of Ferascals, my Ferascal hurt me, and I'm upset. But that aside, let's keep on going with this awesome deck profile. The core lineup, I think, is really nice. A lot of powerful cores and a lot of powerful options with the factions. So I do run 2 Blue Shield at plus 650 B power. We want the max amount of B power we can get. With that same thought in mind, and it's sad that Arliss doesn't get the faction boost like the other factions do. We are using the 2 Orange Shield that give Haos and Ventus plus 400 B power. Even though the whole theme of the week is Viloch, I don't want to leave the other factions in the decks out, because I do want these decks at the end of the day to be somewhat competitive and not just a gimmick. The final 2 cores for the slot, we do have the plus 600 B power minus 3 damage, because all of the Bakugan on the team can actually take that minus 3, and it doesn't hurt too bad. And you want to see that plus 600 just to get over your opponent and your opponent's Geogan. And then finally for the Green Fist slot, we have a plus 100 B power and a Ventus and Haos get plus 3 damage. Pretty simple. Enough said. We will go ahead and take a look at the figures, because why not? Starting with the awesome Viloch itself. Very nice. You see it's 3 heads here. Such an epic Bakugan. After that, we'll take a look. Here is the Ventus Ferascal. And then lastly on the team, of course, is the Haos Pensitar. Now the Geogan package for the decks all through the week, it will not be different. It will always be the same because of course it is Ultimate Viloch's crew, if you will. Quite funny there. But starting off, we are using the Insectra, 1 energy for a B power of 1200, 2 damage, and it does have built-in reroll. Swarmer, 2 energy for a B power of 1100, 4 damage. If it lands on a Green Fist, you're going to get plus 3 more damage. If it lands on an Orange Shield, you're going to get plus 300 more B power. And it does have the Victor Team Attack ability built in as well. So very nice Bakugan, or Geogan there. Following that is Amfrog, 4 energy for a B power of 1400, 6 damage. If it lands on a Green Fist, you're going to get Shadow Strike. If it lands on a Flaming or a Red Fist, you're going to get plus 500 B power. Not bad at all. Keeping it going with Arliss Babadrill, his native faction, for those of you who don't know. 4 energy for a B power of 1700, 3 damage. If it lands on an orange shield, you're going to get double strike. If it lands on a magic shield, you're going to get plus 500 more B power, making him really nice with that plus 650 shield. Second to last, we have Ghost Beast, 5 energy for a B power of 1800, 7 damage, and if he lands on a Helix core, he's going to get plus 600 B power and minus 3 damage. Very interesting that they made his built-in ability or buff the actual plus 600 minus 3 damage, so on top. That's just kind of funny, right? Finally, though, kind of the big hitter, in my opinion, for the Ultimate Viloch set of Geogan is Skyhorse, 7 energy for a B power of 2200 and 15 damage. So that will do it for the Geogan's cards. I will go ahead and review the model because I did take it apart for this video. I know I didn't the first time, but I thought I might as well, just to show off the Bakugan and give everyone an idea of what's included in the set if you want to purchase it later on. Because all of these R-less ones, they do go together in the Ultimate Viloch set. So this is the R-less Skyhorse here. We have the R-less Baba Drill, which is a very nice name. I like it just because of the way it sounds. We have, of course, the Insectra, looking quite fly, like a dragonfly. More bugs with R-less Swarmer. Gotta be careful, I'm running out of room here, but I think I can manage, because we have to make room for Ghost Beast. I really like how they did the black paint on the head. It looks like he's wearing like a bull mask. And then finally, and I actually got it to open on the first try, we do have the Froggy Boy Amfrog. So that'll do it for the Bakugan and the Geogan used on the team, but I know everyone's here for the actual deck profile. Now that I've milked the time up a little bit, just kidding, I will go ahead and get straight into it. So, starting off, I do have 2 Crushing Shadows, 1 energy for plus 200 B power, and 1 Frost Strike. 2 Eviscerator Strike, 1 energy for minus 300 B power, and if you plan on a Fusion Bakugan, it is minus 600 B power instead. So one thing to note about this deck profile is all the Haos faction cards give the additions to your Bakugan, or they help your Bakugan, whereas all of the Ventus faction cards debuff or they take away from your opponent. Moving forward in the deck profile, that's kind of how I designed the deck, just in case you all notice it. It was intentional. So then 2 G-Force Drop, 1 energy for minus 300 B power, and you get to scan. The scan doesn't come up in this deck like at all, but 1 for minus 300 is really good. Same principle behind Super Shot, which is 1 energy and it gives you plus 300 B power. Can't complain about that. 2 Venom Blast to help take away damage from your opponent. 1 energy for minus 4 energy. Or minus 4 damage. Sorry, that was super confusing, so I'll start over. Venom Blast, I run 2 of these, 1 energy for minus 4 damage. Don't want to confuse the audience, that would suck. Next up is 2 Flash Attack, 2 energy for plus 5 damage. And then I have Piercing Scream on this side, 2 energy for minus 400 B power. 2 Scarf Strike, 2 energy for plus 500, so giving you the addition as in the Piercing Scream takes away. Solar Wings, just another way to deal with your opponent's damage. 2 energy for minus 5, but if you energize it from your hand, you can pay 2 energy to draw 1. Not going to come up, you really just want that 2 for minus 5. Following that is 2 Deafening Roar, 3 energy for minus 600 B power. 2 Sonic Aura, 3 energy for plus 6 damage and scan. 2 Vicious Defense, 3 energy for minus 200 B power and minus 6 damage. So the minus 200 B power is not that great at 3 energy, but the minus 6 definitely makes this card a lot more valuable, and it's why I use it over some others. And then to make all those Ventus debuffs stronger, I am using Winton Bakugan Brawler, even though he doesn't really go well with Viloch as far as the anime is concerned. 4 energy for a hero with when an effect would reduce an enemy's B power or damage, it is reduced by double that amount. So it makes all of those debuff cards in the deck 2 times stronger. It's a very nice hero. Honestly, I would run more, but I only have the one. So gotta maximize how you can, right? Next up is Silk Bolt Barrier. 5 energy for plus 900 B power and you get to scan. Ventus Trap, 5 energy for minus 500 B power to an enemy Bakugan and plus 10 damage to one of your Bakugan. A very nice debuff card, kind of gimmicky, and I really like it because not only does it take away from your opponent, but it's going to give you a nice chunk of damage if you win the brawl, which makes this card worth playing at 5 energy. Of course, that's all speculative and it's my opinion. But now to the last part of the deck profile, and that of course is our flips. So pretty basic flip lineup. We do have Dazzle, 0 energy to block a Bakugan holding a Helix. Web Snare, 0 energy to block a Bakugan holding a Flaming Fist. Confuse is 1 energy to block a Bakugan holding a Flaming Fist or Magic Shield. Rock Riser, 1 energy to block a Bakugan holding a Magic Shield or Orange Shield. And then we do have the Pale Halt and Repel Outsiders, which for 3 energy, they block their respectives, so non-Haos and then non-Ventus. And that will do it for today's deck profile. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this deck profile. Personally, I think it's a lot better than the Aqua's Darkest version I put out at the beginning. But that being said, as the week goes on, of course, I will get more comfortable building with Ultimate Viloch, so hopefully the decks will get better as well. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. If you missed out on the giveaway winner announcement video for the Diamond Talon, go back to watch it. And if you want to enter for your chance to win an Elemental Core Dragonoid, check that video out and enter, because I want all of my Bakucrew to have a chance at my raffle giveaways, because that is the whole point of me doing that, is to give back to the community that believes in me. And on that note, I want to thank all of you so much for the support. As of recording this video, I am at 357 subscribers. It might seem like a long way away, but in my opinion, that is so close to 1,000. It's so close to 500 even. I'm smashing those goals, the milestones the channel is hitting. I mean, I can't believe it. My dreams are absolutely coming true, and it is all thanks to my viewers, my Bakucrew, and all of the Bakugan community that supports me. So just one huge thank you, and just to say it one more time, even though I'm a little late, a Happy New Year to you all, and I hope amazing things happen, not only for Bakugan, but for everyone watching in their lives. See you next time, and remember to keep on Bakugan brawling.